Hello everyone, welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Anna Devane needs a companion. Sonny opened out to Anna in an attempt to alleviate her guilt in the recap for Tuesday, November 7, 2023. Highlights from the General Hospital recap. This episode also revealed Charlotte's fate. Drew paid a visit to his daughter, and Curtis acquired new understanding. Let's delve a little deeper into the details now. After shooting Charlotte, Anna was a shambles. Sonny stayed by her side while she relived the tragedy, moment by moment and scene by scene. He made her coffee and even tried to divert her by telling her about his history of using coffee as a cover for mob activities. It didn't help much, though. Soon after, Nina arrived downstairs, and Anna delivered the devastating news. Nina dashed to the hospital to be with Valentine, as expected. Once alone again, Sonny attempted to assuage Anna's guilt by telling her about his own near-fatal encounter with Dante. While his story was uncannily similar, it didn't do much to assuage Anna's broken heart. Laura and Kevin joined Valentine in the hospital. None of them believed Anna would do such a dreadful act, and none of them blamed themselves for failing to warn Anna. Nina arrived just as Kevin and Laura returned after attempting to obtain an update. Minutes later, a doctor emerged from the operating room to provide an update. Charlotte was stable and expected to recover completely. Nina immediately called Sonny to inform him of the news. Anna nearly passed out from relief. Dante, Robert, Jordan and Max sought to put together what had happened in the police station. Robert revealed as much as he could about Anna's quest for her stalker and her theory about who it was. He was certain Anna thought she was shooting. He couldn't recall how he got there when Anna noticed her key was stolen. The foursome took a break after much back and forth. Dante was given an inventory list of Charlotte's rucksack and appears to have found some extremely fascinating entries. He chose to think about it at home, where he could rely on Sam. Jordan took Mac and Robert aside at the same moment to discuss serious business. She pointed out that they were all too close to the case and advised that an outside investigator be brought in. The males did not appear to be enthusiastic about the notion. Some good news. Alexis expressed concern to Gregory at the Invader about running the report of Charlotte's shooting. A child on the verge of being killed was newsworthy, to be sure, but Alexis didn't want to rush to judgment without all the information. Finally, she thought it was best to go to print without the names. Gregory's health became the topic of conversation. His ALS was progressing, but he had no idea when it would be over. All he can do is check everything off his bucket list and hope for the best. Except for skydiving, Alexis was happy to participate on his hobbies. That was ruled out. Drew finally showed up to visit Scout, which made Sam very happy. Scout was asleep when he arrived, allowing her parents to catch up. Drew kept her up to date on his unexpected release from prison. He wasn't going to question his good fortune, but he was certain it was all Alexis' fault. Drew focused his entire attention on Scout once she awoke. She was overjoyed to see her father, and he convinced her that he was gone for good. Scout and Drew were on a father-daughter date. The first place they went was to see Alexis. Curtis, on the other hand, was hanging out with Devon at the gym. Curtis admits to pushing away his friends and family and was concerned about erecting all those barriers. Devon told his own remarkable tale about how he overcame his impairment by allowing others into his life. Curtis needed to rely on his team more than ever. What does Sonny's announcement entail for Ava Jerome? On Wednesday, November 8, 2023, expect surprising revelations and announcements, as well as the mending of shattered relationships and much more. You will not want to miss a single second of this brand new episode. General Medical Center highlights of spoilers. Ava is a woman who likes to keep track of things, which is why the Nicholas scenario frustrates her. She knows her ex is still alive, but she has no idea Austin is far more involved in Nicholas's death. Austin may need to be concerned after Sonny reveals disturbing facts to Ava. If this disclosure involves any form of betrayal, that individual should be terrified. When she's on the offensive, Yvette is a force of nature. And speaking of which, Austin's doctoral responsibilities keep him occupied, because when he isn't saving lives, his energy and thoughts are concentrated on staying out of problems with the law, with Cyrus and Mason, and with Alva. That's probably why he's acting so evasively these days. What precisely is he up to? Meanwhile, Michael is blackmailing Maina about Drew and Carly's involvement in the insider trading affair. In addition, his wife is becoming more close to her biological mother. This leaves him feeling a variety of emotions, including powerful, angry, guilty, spiteful, and relieved. Drew has been released from prison, which makes his mother happy. Michael is happier when his mother is happy. Sasha is no longer tormented by an interfering mother-in-law or a deranged psychotherapist. It's time for her to restore a damaged link now that she's decided to stay in Port Charles. She's already been to Cody. Could her deception co-workers be next? She is, after all, still a stakeholder and the face of deception. Tracy makes an announcement according to GH spoilers. Does it entail handing over the company to her grandchild while retaining all of her valuable power? Will she appoint herself as president of the board, as Brooke, Lynn, and Chase predicted on Halloween? Stranger things have occurred. Much more insane. In this week's sneak peek, Sam McCall and Dante Falconeri interviewed Danny Morgan about General Hospital teasers and developments. They question him about Charlotte Cassadine, who went missing from their trick-or-treater group. Valentine Cassadine drove them to Harbor Vista, General Hospital spoilers. Danny tells Dante and his mother Sam what occurred when he and his gang went trick-or-treating. Danny had trick-or-treated with Charlotte, Jake Weber, and Georgie Spinelli, and Valentine had driven them to Harbor Vista. Valentine briefed the group before releasing them, informing them of the time they needed to return so that he could transport them back home and ensuring that they all had torches. Danny tells Dante and Sam that Harbor Vista was Charlotte's choice because the neighborhoods around there had the tastiest chocolates. They were also meant to stay together as a group and return together. No one was supposed to stray off on their own. Dante Falconeri on GH spoilers. What happened next? Then Dante asked Danny what happened next. Danny says they went trick-or-treating and then stopped to check their bags a little later. Then they were going to decide which street to take next. Dante wonders whether this is when they realized Charlotte was missing. Danny confirms that they looked for her and Jake believed he saw her, but when he turned around, the individual was dressed differently than Charlotte. The guy was dressed as a hermit from Tarot, and when Dante asks if this is what Charlotte was disguised as, Danny responds no. Then Danny reveals that it was Charlotte's initial plan. General Hospital spoilers. Why a tarot costume? Danny goes on, explaining that if the lady they saw was Charlotte, she must have altered her costume at some point. Dante and Sam exchange puzzled looks. Sam wonders why Charlotte would want to dress up as a tarot card character. Danny speculates that she may be interested in tarot, and then recalls a day when they were all eating ice cream sundaes at Kelly's, and the subject of tarot came up. Danny goes on to explain that Charlotte informed them she learned to read tarot while at boarding school in Switzerland. Dante and Sam exchange knowing looks. That was when Victor Cassadine had her, and Drew Kane had also been influenced by tarot cards. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.